Where's that? Can you see it?
I can see it.
Good to go? All right. So welcome everybody. Good morning. We are still virtual. I think we'll probably still be virtual the whole month. So just FYI, we probably won't meet in person until June, I think, but we'll just keep doing this and keep sharing. So sponsors, we have Lake Norman IT Professionals, Next Wave. The hub is typically where we meet. So anybody who's new, check out the hub. That's where we'll be going. It's called Flywheel or the hub. And then Summit Coffee is usually the fabulous coffee that we drink. And if you would like your logo here, let us know. I think a couple people are interested, so we'll have to smush these around. Wait, which way am I going? Sorry, wrong way. Million Cups is for business owners connect with a community of like-minded people. So y'all pretty much know each other, and that's the point, is that we're trying to build a community of people who can grow their businesses together and help each other. So appreciate everybody sharing and connecting with each other. It's not just networking. We don't want people to just come network. We want you to actually help each other and grow our entrepreneur community in Lake Norman. So nobody has ownership, and we try to be inclusive. We meet every Wednesday morning. Right now we're doing 8 a.m. obviously on the Zoom. I think the vote was that we will do 8 a.m. When we get in person. So we'll do 2 6-minute presentations, 20-minute Q&A. We're still trying to fill that up. So if you know anybody who is 5 years in business or less, and if they're older than that, just let us know, and willing to help, ask for help. The goal is for us to help them, and what can we do as a community to help the presenter. So if you want to help us be an organizer, let us know. Thank you to those who have stepped up to offer to help us. We appreciate that. Attend meetings, offer feedback, and bring people. That's one of the most important things you can do, is just invite other people. I think one of our best ways to get people to come is from word of mouth. So everyone that you tell who owns a business, you know, can benefit from this. So if you know someone who should present, let them know. This is the link. It's just Million Cups present. Oops. How do I go back? And it's not a sales pitch. It's really to have people understand what you're doing and what your challenges of your business are, so that we can help you. So I moved the introductions last because we don't actually have a speaker today. So what we thought we would do is go around and give everybody 1 minute, and I will time you, to say your name and your company. And normally we do an icebreaker, but for the icebreaker, I just want you to tell us, like, how are you doing with the quarantine? Do you have any struggles? Do you have any questions? Do you need help with anything? Like anything that you want to talk about with your business. And that way we can share and try to help each other. It's been a while since we've been in person, so I feel like we're missing a little bit of that connection of, you know, people just naturally talk to each other when we're together about their business. So I was hoping we could just go around and share what we have going on. So I'm going to stop sharing, and then let me see. I guess I'll just call people because I can see people around. So Ed, you're at the top of my screen if you want to go first.
Okay, sure. Ed McCutchen, Truity Digital. I digitize photos, videos, any type of material that individuals want to get into a digital format so they can view it any place, anywhere. And as I said earlier on the call, this I'm busier than I have been in, well, since I started up this small little business. And a lot of it's really coming from, I guess, people getting cabin fever, being stuck in their home. And I got 2 lanes going where I did one customer, and that client, you know, talk to a friend who talked to a friend, and I have a stream going down that lane. And then I had another client who, believe it or not, this one was up in Hickory, and they found me on a LinkedIn ad. And so I met them halfway, picked up their goods, and so now I have now I got my Hickory lane going. So I got another person from Hickory coming. I usually consider myself as a Lake Norman footprint, but apparently I'm up in I'm up in Lake Rodas, Lake James now. But anyway, so it's for cabin fever. It's been good.
Okay. Less than 1 minute. Good job. Let's see. Belinda, you're next on my screen.
Hi, my name is Belinda Tchaikovsky. I work with Primerica Financial Services. So what we do is we help people like save money, get out of debt, plan for retirement. We help with life insurance. We help investments. We've got, security systems, legal protection, anything that we can help a client with. We like a GPS, kind of see where you're at, and we don't charge a fee for helping. So our service is free. But I currently live in Newton. I'm from Hickory originally, went to Charlotte, didn't think I'd ever come back. Then I met my husband, and of course now I'm like halfway back. So don't have any children. I love children, but my friend told me I didn't have the mothering instinct to have them, but I love playing with other people so I can give them back.
Okay. Awesome. Janet, you're next on my screen.
Hi. I was just noticing Jennifer's not on our group today. Apparently she was.
I know.
So yeah, so she won't be able to join. She just texted. No, so I help small businesses create a social media presence without crying. I love working with customers and very successful businesses that have been in play for 20 years and never thought they needed social media. And then on the flip side, I love working with startups that really don't understand that landscape. And that's where I bring my love and passion of social media to help them create that social media presence. And then I also offer the services of creating content and scheduling content and managing all of the social media for small businesses at a fair price, because most agencies will just charge amazingly expensive rates. So that's what I do.
Is there anything you're struggling with or need help with?
So as a cycling instructor at Cycle Bar, I struggle. I love that interaction. I've always been one of those fitness people that needs that community at a gym, or I need that motivation, or that, I feel like everybody holds themselves accountable. I've never been one of these people that work out to a video. I just don't. Yeah, it's that whole beach body thing I don't get, and I'm not motivated by it. And even though I've got a whole basement that's unfinished, I do not want to be working out with the bugs. So that's what I struggle with as a fitness instructor for 30 years. I've gone retarded. So I do ride my bike outside, which is good, but I do miss that. I miss that full body workout opportunity that I have an instructor, or I'm the instructor. So
I feel a Million Cups bike ride coming up for everybody who rides bikes. Lexie, can you arrange that?
Oh, sure.
Okay, you're next.
Am I muted or no? Oh, I'm not muted.
No.
Okay, well, good. At least I wasn't singing to myself over here. All right. I am Dr. Lexie Lane with Summit Vitality. I am a naturopathic doctor. The pandemic has been incredibly painful and incredibly exciting at the same time, because it has forced pivots and changes in my business. And, and so we talk about a healing crisis, or a crisis in general, as being, kind of this very, very intense moment in time that requires a change. And the change can be good or bad, but it's a turning point, right? And so in my practice, I've had this massive turning point, and I'm very, very excited to hopefully my goal is to go live with this craziness maybe next week. But I've decided to go all virtual. Yes, I took this massive leap of faith and did hire an organization that works specifically with integrative doctors. It's kind of a long story, but it was very, very scary to say yes to these people, and but it's taking a lot of unwavering faith to know that this is going to work, and I think it will. I've been so impressed so far. But essentially what we're going to do, or what I'm going to be doing, is targeting executive women and that are business owners, and the health of their business, or your business, depends on the health of you, right? And so you know, they might be busy, but it's going to be all online. So there's going to be almost like a curriculum. So actually, instead of just saying, oh, go eat healthy, which I do all the time and educate all the time, it's going to be more automated. And so it's going to be almost like a curriculum or program type setting. And but it's going to be really, really exciting and extremely valuable in getting people to think more about how prevention and a healthy lifestyle is ongoing, as opposed to you only call me when there's something wrong.
Right.
So that's what I'm, you know, even though I'm a naturopath, people do still call me when something is wrong. That's it. And so to break out of that and to really help them with the compliance piece, that's what's going to happen. So anyway, so Jana, I might reach out to you in terms of just, you know, maybe some like Facebook kind of thoughts and ads and things. But anyway, my goal is to do it next Friday, go live. So we'll see.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, I know, it's scary a little bit. Brian.
Good morning, everybody. Brian Dunstead here. I am a fractional chief technology officer with a big, huge firm out of Atlanta called TechCXO. And I guess I made the mistake of helping my one client too much because they got sold in January to a big, huge entity. And now they don't need a CTO because they have one as part of their bigger thing. So the summer should be fun. I'm looking forward to taking some time off probably and hanging out with my daughter and maybe digging in a little bit more on Next Wave and some cool stuff like that. So we'll see. But if you know of any bigger businesses that need help with a fractional chief technology officer, that's me. So send them my way. But it's all good. I have a background in telemedicine. And so Dr. Lexie, if you're ready, let me know. Otherwise, I think telemedicine is going to blow up for the next 5 years because of this pandemic.
Yeah.
I'm already getting lots of phone calls, so I'm sure somebody will entice me to help them with some stuff like that. So.
Awesome. Tom, what do you got going on?
Okay, hi, my name is Tom Tregesser, Applied Technologies Group. We support the industrial inkjet printing industry. I'm going to try and put this card up here. You can see a conveyor line with a box going by for like Campbell Soup, Procter & Gamble, whatever, and there's a printer there. And that's what we do, and that turns out to be something akin to just dot matrix, logos, expiration dates, things like that. And the business, oddly enough, the business is doing unbelievably well as a result of this pandemic. If you notice, you can hardly find a parking spot at a grocery store. Well, all the suppliers to those grocery stores are my customers, and they are working 24/7, and so it's kind of strange, but that's the way it's worked out.
Awesome. Can you shoot me your email too, Tom? You can just send it in the chat if you want.
Okay, sure.
So I can add you to our list. All right.
Michelle, I'm going to interrupt you. Hi, Franzi. Thanks for coming in this morning. She's my guest, Franzi Rodriguez. So.
Well, she is next. So let's hear you introduce yourself, Franzi.
Hi, I'm Dr. Franzi Rodriguez. I'm with Vita Holistic Health. I'm a naturopath and acupuncturist. And as far as the pandemic, it's kind of like Lexie said, it's been painful. It's kind of slowed things down, especially for me because I had just started my practice a year ago.
Yeah.
So trying to figure out how to re-advertise myself, I guess. A little different because I do acupuncture, so I can't do that virtually. So trying to keep everything clean, kind of let patients know, hey, we're gonna separate this much and, allow for this amount of space, just to kind of know how we're working around that and not seeing too many patients in one day or that kind of thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Are you here in Davidson too?
No, I'm actually in Monroe. Although, well, my practice in Indian Trail.
Oh, okay. If you want to share your info in the chat, that would be awesome. And then I'll put you on the reminder list too. Thanks for coming. So is there anything we can do to help you?
I don't know. Like I said, just trying to work around getting people in.
Yeah.
Like I said, was doing really good. Now I'm like freaking out. Like I'm gonna make rent next month, but we'll see. Trying to cope patience and.
You can't teach people how to virtually do acupuncture or something? No.
That would be kind of tricky.
Can you teach us right now? What do we do? Give us some tips. Both of you. We need stress relieving tips. Can you give us this?
Oh, lots of breathing exercises for one.
Yeah, I can't breathe. I have allergies so bad.
Yeah, which brings that up. I think Franzi, you'd be very good presenter. I'd be very interested of seeing you do a 6-minute presentation of what your business is, what you do, and how we can help you. So we need to get you signed up.
Yes. Thank you. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, help spread the word, and it's free, a little free advertising, and we could spread the word around. Get some people interested in what you're doing, get you guys back on the making money path. Anne-Marie, you're next. What do you got going on?
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Adrienne Cabello. During the pandemic, we've been pretty good. My husband, he was given a month off of work with pay, so I know not many people have that opportunity, and so we just grabbed that as a chance to reconnect. And we have 2 little boys at home, and so it was a pretty good surprise, kind of. I don't know. I don't want to sound wrong. I'm not sure what the proper words are, but we were grateful for the break because he was working a lot of hours at work, and we were actually both able to work on the business that we're doing with Primerica. We help families with financial services, like Ms. Belinda was explaining earlier, and we help people get their financial information on track, so that way they know where they stand and what they need to do in order to get to where they want to be. And a lot of people don't have that information, and so they live their lives without any real plans, any financial planning. And if you don't plan your life out, then you're never really going to hit a goal, whatever goals you're setting out for yourself. And so we help families with that. We give them financial education. We provide financial literacy, and we do all of this. For the most part, we do all our services free of charge, and I don't know what else to say. We've been doing pretty good because my husband was on break from his manager job at AT&T, and he was here at home. We were actually both able to work the business together, and we were able to start expanding our team. And we now have a teammate in New York, which is where we are originally from. And right now we are centered in Mooresville, North Carolina. So that was exciting. Now he's back at work. And so I feel like quarantine was, the regular stay-at-home mom life, just one more person added to the group, which was my husband. But I'm just trying to get myself back on a schedule, like an actual schedule, since my preschooler, his school was canceled, and it looks like now he's going into kindergarten, and it looks like they won't be starting on time either. So I look forward to seeing how we're going to manage that.
Yeah.
But so far, we're okay.
Awesome. Thanks for coming. I have a stupid question. Do you guys, so Belinda and you, do you sell the same thing, or like, are you guys doing different things?
No, we do the same thing. It's just that we're in different offices. So
okay.
Our office is it Huntersville, Cornelius, I think? Mine's in Charlotte. So
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Sorry. Who do I have left? Adrienne.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Charlotte this time. I'm Adrienne McDonald. I own a personal development and consulting company. I'm a mindset strategist for entrepreneur types. During this pandemic, my business continuity background has come into play quite a bit. I'm actually a certified business continuity professional from back in my corporate days. And apparently my certification's still active. Who the hell knew? But I didn't do a whole lot virtually. I met most of my clients in person, particularly with my VIP days and my intensives and retreats. So I've had to change that up and work a lot more virtually, which has been interesting for me, because it is an entirely different dynamic. But I have pushed off the retreats because there's some that I don't feel like I can do virtually as effective. But I have gotten a lot of people, like past clients, come up because the lion's share of my past clients have had toxic relationships in their life. And so a lot of crap has come up during the pandemic. So I'll get the text at like 7 a.m. I've gotten a lot of 7 a.m. texts. I'm not a morning person. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to need some coffee for that. But so yeah, it's been interesting, but it's really forced me to do a lot more stuff virtually that I had planned to, but just kept pushing out because I like the personal interaction.
Yeah, for sure. Do you need help with anything? Do we need to spread the word? So are you changing what you're going to do, some business continuity, or are you still doing what you were doing?
I'm still doing what I'm doing, but if you know of people that are in a small or micro business that I from some of the posts that I posted on LinkedIn, literally had people DMing me going, I didn't even know this was a thing, because they just didn't. And especially if you have corporate contracts, if you're a small business with a corporate, like a larger corporation, they'll come to you and say, where's your business continuity plan during a crisis? And these people are like, I don't even know what that means. And you don't have to be like really laborious and drawn out and whatnot, but you need to have some key components usually when they ask you for stuff like that. So it's been interesting. I never would have thought that would have come back around, but yet here it is. So
awesome. I think that's everybody. Did I get everybody? I got everybody. So does anybody have anything else they want to share, or otherwise this will be a short meeting today. We can just chat. Does anybody have any events?
How are you doing?
Oh, me. Sorry. Michelle Johnson, Next Wave Services. Belinda has a cat that's hanging out with us. We build websites and maintain them. So we're actually shockingly, or not shockingly, probably picking up business. At first it was a little bit slow, but now it's like, now that people are seeing that they need to be online that maybe previously weren't online, we're actually starting to get a lot of people. I think also now that people are getting their unemployment, or they're figuring out that they're actually going to make money still, a lot of people don't want to spend money right away. So we're starting to get a lot of people saying, I never really wanted to have a website or thought I needed it, but now obviously I see that I do. So we actually picked up quite a few clients lately, so that's good that it's gotten better. It's just still, meeting people and talking to them. Anybody in like Charlotte, we like to meet in person and we can't, so that's kind of stinky. And then, just connecting with other people who are in our bigger realm of space, that help with like complementary services that we can partner with and stuff. We're trying to make those connections as well so that we can help all together with the whole website space. So it's not just, you know, we'll build your website, but we can also help you, you know, refer you to this other person who can help you and stuff like that. So building out the empire, I think. But yeah, it's actually been better. So, and growing. So that's good. I'm not complaining.